very similar to music. I think you just take one technique and you add it to another technique, and it becomes something different. Yeah, I love paper. It's really analog. That's what I like about it, and it's very playful as well.
Innovation comes from going outside of your comfort zone and genuinely kind of going, what's going on around me? You know, what's a different way of solving the same problem that someone else kind of did? But kind of genuinely looking for untrodden ground. I think that's where real innovation comes from.
I think that you just have to be really motivated, because there are a lot of people who are good at drawing, but the difference between people who are good at drawing and people who get to do it as a job is the motivation.
We use all our brain power at the office before we start designing, so we really, solve the basic problem or the real problem before starting designing. And making a difference, of course, for our clients. Have to start with good thinking and a good strategy before we start designing.
I really believe it's not all about being really, really talented or anything. It's about hard work and just believe in yourself and, yeah, go at it. Like, if you're young, what have you got to lose? It's, you can have world domination from your bedroom if you really want to.
My advice for someone starting a creative business would be to work out exactly what their creative passion is and then stick to that. And I think if the creative output is exciting and the functional output is successful, then it's a really good project.
Passion and talent combined generally leads to good things. If you're one of those audience members that love seeing what's on the screen and want to know how and why it was made, and then you go and learn how to do it, then you'll actually really thrive in the industry, because it's passion that's important.
Work hard is like two words that everyone says, but it's so true. Just putting in the hours as much as you can, just continue evaluating yourself is really important as well. I think those are just the key things.
It's almost a lesson from history that you always need to gamble everything to gain everything, and that to me, that's a creative process. You've just constantly got to put everything at stake every single time you set out to create something.
In terms of technique, just keep it simple and start creating work. I think that this area is just going to grow and grow over the next couple of years, and I think there's a big demand for it at the moment, and there's not many people doing it. So I think it'd be great if more people moved in that direction.
Certainly the fundamentals of design are as important in digital media as they are in print media. And I think this change and this migration from print into digital is different because it's led by designers. This is a design-led revolution.
I believe in storytelling, and I don't think of myself really as a photographer. I think of myself as a storyteller who's trying to cure society's amnesia. So I think the idea of public speaking should never be just someone showing their work in public, just washing over it. I think it's an amazing opportunity to connect with people. It's interesting, in New York, we don't have anything like this. Some people say New York is one of the greatest cities in the world, but I think everyone's just too busy doing it to turn around and learn from each other. And I think that's a great tragedy. And what I experienced here is a human phenomenon. It's like a kind of happening where everyone comes together to share creativity, and they all go away better for it because they've experienced other people's journeys.